Did you know that there's a hidden episode of Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends? Now, this series lasted 3 seasons from 1981 to 1983, and is most known for the creation of fan-favorite character Firestar. This series, like all Spider-Man cartoons, are available on Disney+. However, unlike the other series, this one is incomplete. If you look through its first few episodes, you'll notice episode 12 goes to episode 14 right away, completely ignoring episode 13. This had me curious when I came across it, and the episode in question is called The Quest for the Red Skull, the 13th episode of the series overall, which, like the title implies, Red Skull is the main villain of. Now, the episode plot itself is pretty by the numbers of a normal episode of the show. In fact, it's really just the same cycle. Villain does bad things, hero finds out, villain gets caught by hero, villain and hero fight. I suppose the plot is slightly different, however, because Red Skull is attempting to recreate World War II, that by creating World War III. However, his means of doing so is really just a generic villain, and the character's Hydra ties are not even included. Instead, of Hydra is just simply Nazis. Now, in my quest for the episode, I found on IMDB that the reason why it was not on Disney Plus was because of Nazism. Something that at first confused me because of Nazis being showed in X-Men the Animated Series, as well as even being on Spider-Man the Animated Series. Yet both shows maintained their completion. Yet what made this episode so different? And there's an actual reason, because unlike those shows, they went a little harder. And by they, I of course mean Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. I tried my hardest looking for it on everything. Of course, it's not on Disney Plus, but it's also missing on other services and even missing on sketchy pirating sites that don't have a copy of it due to the fact that Disney Plus does not allow them to download it. And hence steal it from their services, since they don't have it either. However, you can find it on DVD and you can buy it on YouTube. Or what I did, find a low quality version of it on YouTube. It's literally just someone recording the screen of their TV, but I still watched it. It wasn't in English, but I still watched it. Although I did find English clips online, displaying the content that Disney Plus considered to be not appropriate for their services. And to be honest, I kinda see why. This episode doesn't just include Nazis, but also multiple Nazi display flags, statues, swastikas appear on screen. They even have a cameo from Hitler, along with Hitler being mentioned multiple times. There's enough for just a under 2-minute YouTube video showing the majority of them, which isn't even all of them. After skimming the Spanish version, I noticed multiple Nazi swastikas that were not even in the compilation video, as well as other mentions of Hitler and other Nazis. Something that, while would probably work for a comic book, for a kid's cartoon, it is a pretty bold move to make, to say the least, to include those things. Because unlike Spider-Man the Animated Series or X-Men the Animated Series, when they showed Nazis, there was actual restraint. Here, they don't seem to really have any. Now, of course, this is a matter of opinion, as to if this is okay for this show to have. But, to me, I think it goes way too Nazi for what is meant to be a kid's cartoon. Although I'm not a big fan of erasing history, I would have preferred perhaps them taking this off of the kids' Disney Plus and just have it be a feature on the adult version, opposed to hiding it completely. Also, of course, you can have your own personal opinion about it. You could think I'm being too sensitive about the topic. And after all, it is showing Nazis as the bad guys, as they should always be. However, I think it also could be understandable for a parent to perhaps just simply not want their kid to watch it, due to the inclusion of swastikas in the first place, and also Hitler. They even have a swastika burned into the side of a mountain. Yeah. Now, of course, like just said, I am not everybody. So I might be coming across as too soft or too sensitive when it comes down to this topic. But in my personal opinion, I can see why it was taken off. I really can. But either way you think it is too far or not, it is still surprising to know that there's a part of Spider-Man history that was kind of scrubbed away. Yes, you can still find it, but you have to really look for it. Even on YouTube, it's still kinda hidden. I had to really look for the episode on the YouTube play list of episodes for Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, because, yet again, for some reason, it's kinda hidden. But it is there, you can find it, it's just kinda hard to find. How I did it was to search the episode title and then scroll all the way down to eventually actually come across it. But it took a while for some reason. It wasn't one of the first search results, which is surprising. I don't know if that is intentional or if that was by accident, but it definitely is hidden on YouTube as well, even if it is still there. You could also track down the DVDs, which I'm not entirely sure if you can. I don't know where you could find them. Overall, this is just a really interesting part of Spider-Man history that has been completely ignored, or almost completely ignored for the most part, by Marvel, who clearly see it as an accident or simply just a mistake on their part. Or if they don't, Disney definitely does, and wants something to do with it. What are your thoughts about it? Do you think it goes too far or not far enough? Okay, that part doesn't sound right. Do you think it goes too far or does it go okay for a kid's cartoon? Also, I apologize for almost saying does it not go too far enough, because yes it does. It goes hard enough. We don't need to go harder. I just jumbled my words there. And that's it. Like always, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!